And welcome back. Our final segment for the morning is a conversation with the founder of Garifuna Robics. We have been joined in studio by Arnol, Guity, and Martinez, who's going to tell us all about Garifuna Robics. Good morning,
Good
my
morning,
brother.
Arnol.
Good morning, good morning. How are you doing today?
I am good. We're happy to have you here.
I'm happy to be back.
Yes,
Nice,
yes.
nice.
I am happy to be back.
For those of us who may not know, kindly share with us what Garifuna Robics is and what you as the founder are setting out to achieve via this particular venture.
Okay, so I started Garifuna Robics in April of 2018 to promote fitness and wellness through culture, also providing a safe space for people to just come together, connect, and release. So it doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're Garifuna or not. It does not matter if you are a pro dancer or if you have two left feet. The objective is for you to come, connect, and just release from your everyday lives while just getting a good cardio workout in. So if you need to modify your steps, because I normally go at 1,000 miles per hour, you can do that as well. There's definitely room for you to modify and choose your speed.
Yeah. What inspired you to pair fitness with your culture?
So, few things. Back in 2018, I was working for a a water company in New York, and we would attend all these fitness events. And there was one specific event that I literally envisioned myself like in the front, like teaching Garifuna dance. And I went home that day and I just like started looking at myself in the mirror, like, oh, what can I do? Like, how can I do this? Like, how can I get this up? I was like, I'm going to start Garifuna Robics. That's how it came about. And then I also thought about, the diabetes rates, high cholesterol, obesity rates and stuff. And I just wanted to introduce something that can help with that. From a fun perspective, because when we think about working out, we probably think about going to the gym, doing weights, and all those non-fun things. But dancing is a form of a workout too, both physically and mentally. So I wanted to introduce those things into the community and just branch out and bring out the Garifuna name and also the Garifuna culture in a wider range to a wider range of people.
Have you found that it's taken off in terms of people's reception to it?
Oh, it's definitely taken off. I am 5 going on 6 years. 6 years in, I've had celebrities come to my class, which I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I didn't know what Pandora's box I opened when I started Garifuna Robics. I just knew that it was gonna be something like really good, and I just needed to just play the course, stay consistent, stay persistent, and just do the work. And the work is definitely it's paid off.
I want you to take us a little bit into your roots as a Garifuna and how you have remained prideful of your heritage. Let's talk about where you're from. Let's talk about your family and your culture.
So, hi everyone. My name is Arnol Martinez. I was born and raised in New York City. So both of my parents are Garifuna from Honduras. Okay, yeah, both of my parents are from Honduras. I was born in New York. So never lived in Central America. I think the most I've gone to Honduras was probably for like a month, and we would travel like every other year. During my teen years, like I've always liked the culture. I've always liked punta, but I never really understood the culture from a whole. And the Garifuna culture is more than just punta. It's we have our traditional ceremonies, our spiritual ceremonies. We have the fedu. We have the other dances like Wanada, Guadalajara. We have Gunche. There's so many other dances, and there's so many other things about the culture that I didn't know about. So I found myself with the urge to learn who I am, where I come from, and I wasn't getting all those answers at home. So my parents didn't talk to us in Garifuna growing up. Three of my siblings, it's three of us, that they didn't speak Garifuna to us. So that was one element that we we would hear it, but we weren't fully getting it at home. So during my teen years, I found myself like just in a lost, lost in identity, and just wanted to find myself and just embrace, like just fully embrace who I am. So I started that by joining dance groups in New York, in New York City. I started off with Hamanali Wayunagu Dance Company, and Hamanali Wayunagu means Voices of Our Ancestors. I started that when I was about 12, and then I transitioned over to another dance company, Chief Joseph Sautier, Garifuna Folkloric Ballet of New York. There is where I really learned about the culture. I learned the songs. I learned how to play a drum. So I started taking off in that. In 2018, I started to become I got a little bored with myself. I was like, okay, I'm doing things, but I'm really not stepping into my position of power.
Yeah.
Just stepping into what I'm made to do. So that's when Garifuna Robics came about.
Yeah.
What brings you to Belize this second time around?
The success from the first time. Last year, although we had the hurricane, it was a pretty successful turnout, and we tapped into places where Garifuna culture wasn't necessarily seen, but we had a good turnout. Like places like Orange Walk, San Ignacio. We had a pretty good turnout. We was well respected, well received. So that's why I am back again based off of the success of last year, and also some places that we didn't get to go last year due to the hurricane.
What I think is so inspiring and interesting about your sessions whenever you have the Garifuna Robics is that you don't use recording or internet playing of the beating of the drums.
I use both.
But you have actually live drumming. Let's talk about why you decided to incorporate that.
Yeah, so when I first started Garifuna Robics, it was just classes without the drumming, and I felt like I wasn't generating the results that I needed to generate. So I had a class with live drumming, and I saw, okay, I think people are going to come out more for this, because the drums it just adds the feeling.
It's different.
Yes, it's so different. I feel like there are other cultural style workouts back in the States, but what sets me aside from everyone else is that I add those live drumming, and it's not just the drumming. I'm actually instructing and singing at the same time. So you're getting a workout, you're getting a concert, you're getting a little bit of everything during the session, and that's what takes up my sessions a whole notch.
So you've teamed up with Darius Avila from the Battle of the Drums Secretariat.
Yep.
Talk to us a bit about that partnership, and of course the tour that you guys are embarking upon.
So the partnership started off actually with Tyrone Avila. Tyrone hit me up. I think it was about 2 years ago. I want to say it was like 2021 when he initially messaged me on Instagram talking about a potential collaboration. I'm like, okay, cool. It sounds like fun. Long story short, 2022, he made it happen. Okay, definitely made it happen. We had a meeting with Darius. We talked about the tour, and they made it happen. We made it happen as a whole. So we're super excited to be back this second time around, and looking to come back to Belize, make this an annual thing.
Yeah. My last question to you has to do with the success stories, the feedback from persons that come, because as you mentioned, dance is a form of exercise, and one thing or some things that you took into consideration were things like diabetes, things like high cholesterol, and how exercise helps with that. Talk to me about some of the feedback from persons that attend your classes. Aside from getting some movement in, have they seen any health benefits to being a part of Garifuna Aerobics?
Oh yes, both physical and mental health as well. I feel like we don't really talk like as far as talking about mental health is like a taboo. It doesn't really get talked about, but it's serious. There are people that go that come to my class and is dealing with severe depression, and them having that experience, especially with the drums, is helping them mentally with their depression. A lot of people don't realize that mentally, when you're not okay mentally, it triggers down to your ability, your physical ability to want up to actually get up and do things to feel good. So both of those things definitely tie up together. So as far as like feedback, as far as physically and mentally, I've gotten such great feedback. From both the mental and the physical standpoint for Garifuna Aerobics. We exercise every muscle. We exercise like places you didn't know you had in your body.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a full body workout, like and it's just a full experience all around.
Now, you know, Arnol, I have to put you on the spot because I told you when you came in that I saw your videos and I was quite intimidated. And you mentioned that, you know, you don't have to be a punta dancer to join Garifuna Aerobics. You can be an amateur. So why don't you give our viewers a little treat of maybe you could teach them how to punta properly.
So aside from here, I do have videos, like I do have a step-to-step tutorial on YouTube on how to dance punta, but the tip number one is that it all starts with the feet. A lot of people get it confused and use the hips. The hips first. I'll think about the hips first. It all starts with the feet.
Can you show us?
Sure.
Yeah.
Y'all got some music?
Yeah, we're gonna play.
All right.
All right.
But you got to stand up with me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put you on the spot too.
That's fine. That's fine. So you said it's in the feet. So we have our wide camera there.
Okay, all
and
right.
this is just in time for the 19th. We're in the month of November, and you know that we celebrate our Garifuna in this month as well.
So you can have those moves nice and ready. So let's step up. Okay. So one foot goes with the base of the rhythm. The other one simply follows. Let's switch the song a little bit. Let's get some punta in.
Okay.
All right, so like I said, there's one foot that goes with the base of the rhythm. The other one simply follows, but you are using both feet.
Okay.
So like I said, once the music comes in, one foot goes with the bass, the other one follows, but you are going to use both feet. So when you're doing that, that automatically goes into the knees and then into the hips.
Okay.
Okay, so feet, knees, then hips.
No, I don't feel like it's happening this side.
Well, when the music kicks in, I think it's going to happen.
It's going to happen.
It's
I see you laughing at me already.
For right now, we're warming up.
You did talk about two left feet, right?
Yes, we did.
We're warming up until the music comes on. We're warming up until the music comes on.
What I love, though, is that you are able to do all these movements that you would see in aerobics, but we're actually puntaing at the same time.
We're doing everything.
I know.
Everything. Don't feel intimidated. Just have fun. So with my sessions, I tell people, I don't even want you to judge yourself. It's a non-judgment. So I set the tone from the very beginning, letting people know that, you know, it's a safe space for you to just come, connect, and
be free.
Just feel free. So if you have two left feet, even if you cry, there's literally people that has came to my class and cried like half of the class.
Because of why?
Just that safe space. Just tap and just release from your everyday life.
Okay.
So,
All right.
all right, this is a little bit slow, so we'll be.
That's
we'll
good
be
for
able
me,
to,
though.
Yeah. Okay. So, step.
No.
Step.
No.
It's getting there. It's getting there. You're warming up.
Wait, I don't see you stepping.
So there's one foot that goes with the bass of the rhythm. The other one simply follows. I'm using my right foot to go with the bass.
Okay.
Then that goes into the knees. Okay. And then you're gonna use those knees and then to the hips. Okay, you warming up. You warming up. Warming up. Hey.
Well, thank you. That was great.
There you go.
Garifuna Robics, I might just show up.
Okay, all right, cool, babe.
So let's
Practice
talk about
makes perfect,
yeah, practice
right?
makes perfect,
It
and I'm
does.
wearing heels too.
Right.
So let's talk about the tour that you are currently on. We know that one stop will be in Belize City, but you're also all over Belize right now.
We're all over. So we're starting off. We're starting off the tour tonight in Belmopan.
Nice.
And as
Where
far
are you
as
going to
like
be in Belmopan?
Hilltop Court.
All right.
at the Hilltop Court. Pardon me, because I don't know like all the locations by.
That's fine.
That's
my head,
fine because you do have it on your social media.
I do, and it's on the website. It's on the Battle of the Drums website as well
Okay.
too. So if you go on battleofthedrums.bz/events, you can see exactly where we're going to be. So we're going to be in Belmopan, then we're moving down to San Ignacio tomorrow.
Gorda,
Yep, Thursday we're
November
going to
9th.
be in PG. And then we're going to take a little break for the Battle of the Drums weekend, and that is going to be an entire vibe. After the Battle of the Drums weekend, we're going to shoot on up to Hopkins, and we're going to make our way to St. Bite, then Tangriga, and then the 16th we're going to be here in Belize City. That's where I'll be seeing you again.
You'll be seeing me.
Uh-huh.
So let's talk about the prices as well, because I see that you have different price points. There's basic, ultra, and group. Let's talk about what you get for each price.
So if it's just yourself, if it's just yourself, you're just paying for yourself, it's 25. It's 25 Belize. Now we encourage people to come in groups of four and up because that's where you actually save, and it becomes 20 a person. So ultra is for 4 people. Group of 5 is for 100. Is 100. But once you get at 4 people, it now becomes 20 Belize per person.
And that's still affordable. Even $25 is still very affordable.
I think very affordable, considering I'm coming all the way from the States.
Yeah.
And we got live
And how long is the session?
The whole session is about an hour and a half.
That's extremely affordable, Arnol. Yo,
So, have you had a chance to attend the Battle of the Drums before?
Last year.
What was the experience like for you seeing?
It was amazing. It was amazing. I had such a great time. That's why I'm back. I'm back for the Battle of the Drums, and I decided to extend my stay and be here for the 19th as well. 'Cause it's like,
Excellent.
I can't just do the tour and then go back home before the 19th. That is like, that's not godly.
So you mentioned earlier that there was a point in time where you were sort of lost and trying to find yourself within the context of the Garifuna culture. Right? When you see what is taking place here in Belize in the month of November, you have the Battle of the Drums, you have the 19th, and all the other activities within. What do you take away from the cultural experience that you have here in Belize?
I'm always so amazed to see how the Garifuna culture is being represented here in Belize. Both, like I said earlier, both of my parents are from Honduras, and some of the celebrations that I see over here, I don't see it in Honduras. You know, just to be completely transparent, I don't see it. You know, the very first time that I came to Belize in 2000 and I believe it was 2016 when I came for the very first time, and I went back to Honduras by bus to see that. They had the borders in Garifuna colors. It warmed my heart. It warmed my heart because the Garifuna culture is embraced here here in Belize, and I love that.
All right. Well, Arnold, we definitely enjoyed this conversation. I know that we are going to close off with some entertainment as well. So we're going to invite one of your trusted dancers to maybe join you or join us as we jump into our break with some punta.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we got Avery in the building.
Real awkward sitting there by himself.
That's exercise.
Gotta get the. Yes, Sabrina, you get in there, you get in there. Use those knees. When you have on heels, use those knees to give you that hip movement. Knees. Yep. Hey.
All right.
Hey.
This is like that's a professional level. All right, we are going to take another break, and when we come back, we wrap things up.